Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Kayla. I am a part-time reseller, full-time mom. I sell on platforms like Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, Depop, and whatnot. This YouTube channel is to bring you content on things that sold, which has helped me a lot as a reseller, watching other people's what sold videos. And I hope to bring you some thrift hauls at some point as well, and maybe some thrift with me videos. So if you like that kind of content, give this video a like and give me a subscribe, and I would really appreciate it. We are gonna go over what sold over the weekend. This does include a couple things from Friday. I do my whatnot shows Friday mornings, and I'll ship everything out once I'm done with it, including anything that sold on any other platform. So if a sale came in like Friday afternoon, I'll just ship those out on Monday. And as well as I have a couple sales that came in early this morning, so those will be included as well. Including this Wool Lovers new with tag. This is 100% merino wool. I believe I've had this since last year around this season. So this did take quite some time to sell, which shocked me because merino wool is a very desirable brand, or desirable fabric, if you will. Maybe this isn't a desirable brand, but happy this did still sell for $30. And then that one was on eBay, if I didn't say that already. And then I sold this Eddie Bauer goose down vintage jacket. Did have a little bit of a flaw, had that. I did disclose that. I've had this listed for a few months. I did have it listed for $150 based on comps. I thought it would sell a little over $100. I got a offer for $85 this morning and I accepted it. It is January. I feel like jacket season's kind of slowing down, so I'm kind of willing to accept a little bit lower offers, and I paid, I think, $20 for this, so super happy with those profits either way. $85 going out the door. Then I sold everything I sold was on Poshmark. So if you're not cross-listing, make sure you're cross-listing, because this weekend I had 0 sales on eBay until this morning when I had those two. So without cross-listing, if I was only listing on eBay, I wouldn't have hardly sold anything. So very grateful for cross-listing. I use Flip, F-L-Y-P. I don't know if there's an affiliate link for that, but I'm going to see if I can find one. It is by far the cheapest cross-listing platform I have found. I know there's other people who use like Nifty and Vendu. I have done the trials on all of them. They're great, but they're very expensive. And Flip is only $9 a month. It's not the fanciest, but it works. I only list 5 items a day and cross-list those items. So with that small amount of listings, I feel like I don't need something super fancy. I do have a platform that I think I use Prime Lister to share my Poshmark closet. However, I do pay $25 a month for that, and I do think it's worth it. But anyways, moving forward, these are the Poshmark sales I had for this weekend. I sold these cool men's jeans. I don't even know, cool made jeans. These sold for $31. These I listed last week, so sold super quickly. Then I sold these Adriano Goldschmied Farrah the Skinny Fit jeans. This has maybe been sitting for a month or two. These did sell for $25. Then I sold this Kalia new with tag. This is the Carrie Underwood brand. These I advertise as swim cover-up shorts. These sold for $15. I have definitely had these sitting for quite some time. I just listed these not that long ago, size 8 Athleta Trekkie shorts. Obviously, if you've been selling Athleta, you know not all of it sells great or very fast, but I feel like I've had good luck in anything of like the Trekkie line. So any of that like hiking stuff, these sold for $15. Then I sold this beautiful LL Bean Sherpa lined. It is also goat skin. I was super excited when I found this. There were several comps around like the $200 range. I have had this for several months. Like I said on the other coat, we're getting into January. Coat season is kind of dwindling down. So there's been a ton of likes on this, lots of attention, but I don't think I've had really any offers until yesterday or a couple days ago. And we kind of went back and forth. I was hoping to get about $150 for it. We settled on $140. Super happy. I think I paid $25 for this. I'm very happy to see this go and in the profit and out of my inventory as coat season dies down. Then I sold this Ariat little girl's shirt. This sold for $7. I got this in a fill a bag sale at one of my local thrift stores. So I paid probably 50 cents to $1 on it. So if I know something is going to sell, even if it doesn't sell for a lot, I'll pick it up at that store. I don't pick up a lot of kids' clothes, but I'll pick it up if it's like a known brand or something cute I think will sell. Another item I've had sitting around forever, probably over a year. This is a Ralph Lauren jacket. I feel like I have to be very picky when I pick up Ralph Lauren, anything Ralph Lauren actually. And I've learned that polo Ralph Lauren is the Ralph Lauren you want to look for. So I have been looking out for that. Nothing really has sold like super fast in the Ralph Lauren, except for when I found like the double RL. I had a denim jacket I found like a year ago for that. I'll see if I can throw up a picture of that. It was very nice and sold very quickly. But this ended up selling for $17. And another super quick flip, Vuori joggers. There is a thrift store I go to that's a little bit out of town, and I almost always find like one Vuori piece and they don't mark it up, which I love. So I believe I paid $5 for these, and they sold in a matter of a few days for $34. Another quick flip. This is an LL Bean lined chore jacket. I love picking up chore jackets. LL Bean. There's another brand that I like to pick up of this that tends to sell well. I can't think of it, but I'll put it up there if I remember it. This sold super quickly on an offer, I believe the day of or day after I listed it for $55. I think I had it listed for $65. So I thought that was a very fair offer. I paid $15 for this at the Goodwill. And last but not least, I believe I paid $4 at a state sale for these. These are Morel women's leather boots. They sold for $30. So overall, great weekend of sales, some really good jacket sales. I love selling jackets. I'm kind of sad jacket season is coming to a close here in the next probably month or so. But last year, my numbers, January and February, were really good. My year kind of went like a U because summer slowed down and all that. So again, good start to the year. Hope you enjoyed this video and maybe learned a couple brands to look out for. Maybe a couple things not to buy that sat for forever for me. But hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for joining me, guys.